Ahoy! If you enjoy action cameras and you are in the market, you are in luck, as two budget action cameras arrived at the studio. We're gonna look at one of them today, SJCAM C200. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka. This channel is all about photography and video, creative camera challenges, tutorials, tech reviews, hidden giveaways, and vlogs. If that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing. This is the first time I have a chance to hold SJCAM product. By the way, I'm not being paid for this, I'm not being told what to say. However, SJCAM provided 2 units. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this product is in the range of the more affordable action cameras. By the way, link to this product can be found below the video in the video description, so you can see the pricing in your currency depending on where you live. SJCAM C200 comes in different colors: black, white, red, yellow, purple, blue, and green. As you can see, this one is black. It has a metal and very small body. The dimensions are 68mm by 34mm by 26.5mm. It certainly feels sturdy. It certainly doesn't feel cheap. It's rated IPX8 waterproof. It can reach depths of 5 meters without a dive housing and 40 meters when using a housing, which is included. What else is included? Frame case, clip case, support base, 3M double adhesive, 360-degree rotation base mount, USB Type-C cable, lens cloth, and quick guide. 2 things you can buy separately are external mic and SJ remote. I don't have those 2 items. The camera doesn't really have many buttons. Power and record button is in the front. In the back you have a screen, speakers here, microphone on the top, and M and Wi-Fi button on the side. When you open the doors, there is a USB port for charging, and this is where you put a micro SD memory card. It takes maximum of 128GB memory card. And that one is not included, you need to buy that separately. It has a built-in 1200 mAh battery, which will give you up to 150 minutes of usage time. When you have the camera on, you navigate through strictly by using the button. It unfortunately doesn't have a touch screen. Now, I gotta admit that when I was trying to figure it out how it works, it was a little bit tricky. I had to use the manual, but then once I got hang of it, now it's quite simple. The top button will let you switch between video recording, taking photos, seeing gallery, or getting the settings. Once you get to settings, you have to use a record button to get in, and then again with the top button, you navigate through. The bottom button will turn on Wi-Fi, so you can use it with your smartphone via SJCAM app. We'll get to it a little bit later. Let's look at some video samples and photo samples. Now, I know that there will be some of you trying to compare it to GoPro, for example. Keep it in mind that this is third of price of GoPro 8, for example. So what you should be really comparing it to, and what we need to compare it to, is to other action cameras in this price range. The 16-megapixel camera aperture is 2.0, field of view is 154 degrees, it's got 6-axis gyro image stabilization. I had to step by the lake. I wanted to see if the ice is still here. It's pretty much all gone. It's not too windy right now, but the waves are quite loud. As you can hear, it's a little bit windy. But we are supposed to get a lot of snow today, and then tomorrow freezing temperatures back to -19. Right now it's like +1, very warm, very good day. What do I think about The video and picture quality, well, the stabilization is quite similar to other action cameras in this price range. It's quite similar to Akaso. However, I'm seeing a little bit of an extra shake, especially when it comes to hard walk, almost like a little vibration there. If you're gonna be riding something like a car, if you're gonna be riding, if you're gonna be skiing and stuff, it's gonna be okay. So ride-on will be okay. As far as image quality goes, it's good. I've noticed though that when I was filming indoors and I also had windows in the shot, I could see that it was exposing indoors well, but the windows were really overexposed compared to the other cameras in this price range. If you're gonna be filming outdoors, it's gonna be good. As far as the built-in microphone goes, it's a bit quiet. I don't have the external microphone which is offered by SJCAM, but I've looked it up, some video samples, and if you use the external microphone, the sound is way better, it is clear. Let me show you how the SJCAM app looks like. Once you connect it via Wi-Fi, you can see picture preview here. Other features I haven't mentioned yet. For example, you can shoot in a car mode, you can switch between vertical and horizontal format, you can record video lapse, you can select frequency, you can record slow motion 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times, and enter video plus photo mode. You can also enter settings where you can change resolution and frame rates. You can film in 24 frames per second in 4K, 30 frames per second in 2K, 30 and 60 frames per second in 1080p, 30, 60, 120 frames per second in 720p, and 240 frames per second in 480p. You can change the photo interval. It has also a face recognition feature. In video mode, you can adjust exposure, select white balance, choose color finish, enable loop recording, change bitrate, and control other settings. The app is also showing how much battery you have left. Alright, if you made it this far in the video, I have a good news for you. It's a giveaway time. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, SJCAM provided 2 units. Both units will go for a giveaway. 2 random people will win 1 unit per person. To qualify for the giveaway, you need to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, and you need to comment below in a comment section what sports or activities you would be using this action camera for. It's time for me to get to know my audience. I would like to know who is a little bit more active, what you guys are doing, and who is more of a calm person. I'm looking forward to reading all the comments, all the answers. You have exactly 48 hours. The deadline is displayed right here. The winners will be announced below the video. The next video coming up in a comment section. The comment will be pinned to the top. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoj.